Hi. Random thought for the day. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about the ridiculous stigma that is on the disease of addiction. If I had diabetes and I took my insulin or whatever, checked my blood sugar, regularly, ate really well, except a little treat from time to time, and suddenly my blood spiked or dropped. Like, people have so much more compassion. But if I'm in recovery, and I'm not speaking currently about a relapse for myself, and it doesn't have to happen, right? Like, you don't have to lose control of your blood sugar. You don't have to, lots of other, I don't know, all the different illnesses that, it's like an element of choice, but there's also an element of disease. And, okay, so when people relapse, we treat them like they got the fucking plague. Excuse my language. They're sick. It is truly a disease. And I'm grateful one day at a time that mine is arrested. It's put in a little cage, but it's getting stronger. So every day I have a choice to strengthen that cage. It's heartbreaking to watch the stigma also keep people from saying, hey, I relapsed and I need more help. Like, that is a part of my story. I used to be a chronic relapser. I mean, I could barely, it would be maybe months. I think I put like a year and a half one time, and then I put like 2 years one time. But, it's a process of learning that is invisible. I can't prick my finger today and see what my spiritual condition is, There are, as long as I'm not walking around with a bunch of anger and fear, and, there are kind of ways to tell, but that took me time to learn. My heart goes out to those that, are actively struggling to get clean. I hope I never forget, because, the pain of using, and I had a dream last night to give me a really good reminder, but the pain of using still drives my recovery. It is a miserable condition. And if we could show a little more compassion, and, I don't know what it's like to have diabetes. I don't know what it's like to have a whole bunch of different, things, but if somebody came to me and was like, I'm really struggling with diabetes, then I would be like, well, find some people that live with it and are, I don't know. There are millions of us in recovery. So if you are currently struggling, or someone that is, guide them to help. Don't judge them and beat them down. Show them some love and compassion. I know, with boundaries, and that's fine. Boundaries are important, because this disease really it causes a lot of harms. But tell them that there's hope. Tell them that, even the worst of us, there are some that come in for help on literally the brink of death. And they get better. Internally and externally. Like, even at a point where, like when I came in, I was so hopeless. And it took a couple of weeks. I'm so grateful for the last place I went. Oh, they put up with so much. But there is hope. And we share these spiritual principles. So if you're hopeless, I have hope that you can have. You can use. Come get help. And just, my heart just goes out so bad, so much. Not so bad, so much. And I believe in you. Just for today.